So good afternoon. My name is Sorrento Burns Jr. I'm a student at Stratford University in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And this is my attempt to explain to my family supply, demand, and government policies and what effect does the government have on supply and demand when it comes to us consumers, right? So we're going to talk about cases of water, right? Okay, so you as consumers, of course, you want to buy water as cheap as possible, right? So in this illustration, we have it at $1 as being the least and $6 being the absolute most. All right, and so what the government would do, they will set a price ceiling right here, right? And the price ceiling leads to a shortage in supplies that the suppliers will actually put out, right? And it's typically marked below equilibrium. So let's just say equilibrium is actually where the consumer and the producer is like satisfied. So in this case, it would probably be somewhere in the middle, right? So price ceiling is marked below equilibrium, and it's the maximum price that sellers can charge. So the government will set it. And for this instance, we're going to say that the government set it at $1. So you as a consumer, you're going to want to buy as much as possible with it being set at $1. All right, and so as much as possible would be 200. So that would be the consumer demand. However, the producers are not going to lose money and produce that much. So they're only going to produce 50. In this instance, 50. Your quantity supply would be 50. All right, and so the government may say, you know what, the sellers aren't making a lot of money. We need to set a little bit higher so they can make a little bit more money. So they'll come in and set a price floor, which leads to a surplus in supplies, and it's typically marked above equilibrium, and it's the minimum price sellers can charge for, excuse me, for their product. Well, that sounds real good. However, what's going to happen is consumers are not going to pay $5 for the water. So even though they'll produce a whole lot more because they know that they can get that much, consumers typically aren't going to buy that much. So the demand is probably going to go a little bit over towards this way somewhere. And that's pretty much the whole explanation of supply, demand, and government policies and how it correlates to us as consumers. Thank you for sitting in my exercise.